Called a worthless dropout and cast out by my family. 5 years later, I saw them again at my sister's graduation party. You're nothing but an ugly college dropout. Don't you dare show your face in this family again. Can you even imagine hearing those words from your own mother? Those were her last words to me, echoing in my ears as she slammed the door in my face. I stood there, suitcase at my feet, watching through the window as my younger sister, Cassandra, laughed with our parents inside. That was 5 gut-wrenching years ago, and for a long time, I wondered how anyone could recover from a betrayal like that. My name is Athena, and I was 22 then, the family embarrassment. The one who was too plain, too ordinary, too much of a failure to deserve their love or support. Cassandra, on the other hand, was everything I wasn't: beautiful, smart, driven, and most importantly, their golden child. Growing up in Nashville, I learned early that in my family, love was a performance, and it was entirely conditional. My parents, successful business owners, had precise expectations. We were supposed to be accomplished, flawless representations of their status. Cassandra fit that mold. I absolutely did not. The day everything fell apart is burned into my memory. I was in my 3rd year of college, studying graphic design. I loved it. Bringing ideas to life, working with colors, it was my passion. But my parents? They hated it. They wanted me to study business or law, something prestigious they could brag about at their country club. Graphic design is for people who can't do real work, my father sneered. You're wasting our money on this nonsense. My mother was even worse. She never missed a chance to compare me to Cassandra, who was pre-med. Your sister is going to be a doctor. What are you going to be? Someone who makes pretty pictures? The constant criticism just wore me down. Every phone call home was an interrogation. Every visit was a lecture about my choices, my appearance, my future. They made it crystal clear, I was a disappointment. When I started struggling with depression and anxiety, they told me to stop being dramatic. My grades slipped, and they threatened to cut me off. I tried to push through, but the pressure was unbearable. My mental health plummeted. I stopped going to classes, I stopped eating, I stopped believing I was worth anything at all. Then, one particularly dark night, I made the decision to leave college. Not because I wanted to, but because I couldn't see any other way out. When I told my parents, the explosion was immediate. My mother screamed for hours about how I'd embarrassed them, how I was throwing my life away. My father just looked at me with pure disgust and said I was no longer his daughter. And Cassandra? She stood in the doorway, a smirk playing on her lips. She always enjoyed seeing me fail, it made her shine brighter. They gave me 1 week to pack my things and leave. No financial support, no place to stay, no family to fall back on. I was completely on my own, and I was absolutely terrified. I ended up couch surfing at friends' apartments for months, working whatever jobs I could find to survive: waitressing, retail, cleaning offices at night. Anything to keep myself afloat. I truly felt like I'd hit rock bottom. But something shifted in me during those dark months. Maybe it was anger, maybe desperation, or maybe just pure, unadulterated stubbornness. I decided I wasn't going to let them define me anymore. I wasn't going to accept their version of who I was supposed to be. I saved every dollar. I taught myself advanced design software using free and then watched the full story. Link is attached below.